completely unaware of the treatment processes going on right under their noses.
We are really in the middle of a wastewater treatment plant. Is there anybody who says, yes, this is not a nice place to be, it's smelly? I don't think that you can say that, can you?
It's very difficult in our country to convince the Ministry of Health to agree to these things.
Yes, bring them along.
It was really nicely connected to the grass and the area and just the environment and the landscape, and you wouldn't tell that there is something going on, like more than the plants are growing, right, from just the outside. So I like the idea, the complexity of it. Yes, that they are kind of fully independent in the area of the wastewater treatment.
Everything that we're doing, not everything, but a lot of the work that we're doing is pioneering in Israel. It's pioneering, it's groundbreaking, it's changing paradigms within the context of river rehabilitation. So this is something else that I see it in the context of low impact development associated with flood mitigation and things like that. For example, treating gray water or runoff from agricultural fields is, to me, the next step, because it means treating non-point pollution.
The final location we visit is Habert, where the participants are brought to a conventional wastewater treatment plant. What is unique about this particular location is that dead effluent of this conventional system is treated in a very large natural constructed wetland, in which an actual forested swamp turns dead water back into living water. Dr. Hans van Bruggen, UNESCO-IHE's constructed wetland expert, gives a more detailed explanation of how this system works.
Here you see the special trees like willow trees, which are able to grow in the water. They are standing continuously throughout the year with their roots in the water. They are very happy and they take out the nutrients from the water. When the trees are mature, then they start to cut the trees. And the last time I was here, that was a few weeks ago, I could see that they had cut the trees and the trees were still laying on the ground to be collected. But I think by now they will have taken them out and they can, for example, dry them then and use them in a power plant. So then they have green energy if they burn this material, the biofuel, so to say. And they are going to do that every year. So if you have cut the tree, you take away all the nutrients, the nitrogen and phosphorus, and the tree will start to sprout again and will regrow and will take up more nutrients again. And what I also would like to emphasize is that this place is not a lost space. Because you saw those children on their bicycles, now there are other people there, and you have the wildlife. So this is really a part of, well, it's not really super part of nature, but it has an added value. And people come here to do bird watching. It is part of the footpaths, as I told you. And definitely when we go through here, you will see how nice it is. And you can just come for a walk and you bring your bread and you sit here for an hour and you look what is happening.
Bringing back life to the dead effluent.
Yeah.
Good quality, but dead.
Yeah.
And if you look in the water, you see all the bugs. I mean,
Yeah.
it's full of it's a whole ecological system, and this is really good.
Yeah.
This is the way. Actually, I think every wastewater treatment plant should have a wetland after it,
Exactly.
even if it's very high quality. Because if the water isn't used for agriculture and it's returned to the environment, then this is the way to go.
this is a good model or a good example how to make the people don't afraid from wastewater treatment.
If I had come here alone and nobody had told me that this is the effluent being discharged into water body, I wouldn't have even known. And therefore, I think it's very good about that. And again, the land is not going waste. I have seen people coming here to relax, reflect, and I think it's good that much effort has been put into this to bring this area and the water to this extent.
I think this should be part of the scheme of planning a wastewater treatment plant, that it should have the mechanical part and then the, let's say, environmental/ecological part as one whole, and not do one and without the other.